Maybe it's you, not me, 'cause I just need to be free. Maybe I'm too untamed, you can't change me. Maybe I'm just too wild. Maybe I'm just too.
You already know what motherfucking time it is. It's time for Sorry If I Offend You, the podcast. Today I have with me the beautiful, the wonderful, not just Jocelyn, but Jocelyn Rachelle. Tell the people who you are and what you do.
Hello, guys. My name is Jocelyn Rachelle. As you know, I am a pop artist here in Central Florida, born and raised in Orlando.
Sunny Orlando.
Yes, the
Yeah,
Sunshine
beautiful.
State.
Okay, so since you're an Orlando native, what is your most favorite thing about Orlando, if you have one?
The theme parks. I'm
It,
sorry, I'm a child. I love theme parks. Yeah, I'm a theme park junkie all the way through.
I like theme parks, but what's your favorite theme park? Volcano?
My
Are
favorite
you
theme
a water
park,
theme park? Or are you like to be hot all day theme park?
honestly, it's the water parks for me out here.
You
It
have to.
really is.
It's Florida. Who the fuck
Yeah.
doesn't love a water theme park?
What
Like,
from Water Mania to freaking Wet and Wild to
what is
now you got Volcano Bay. Girl, you never been to Water Mania?
no, I'm not from here.
Well, Water Mania was like a smaller version of Wet and Wild, but it was by Arabian Nights on iDrive, and it used to have this one ride called Banana
Is
Split.
that a hookah lounge?
Arabian Nights is like this medieval times night show. It's like this weird.
Oh, okay. The turkey leg. Turkey leg. Okay, I've been there. All right. I was like, what? It sounded like a hookah lounge though. You said
Nah.
a theme park by the hookah lounge. Orlando different. They on some other shit.
For
They,
real.
they said, fuck it. Everybody's welcome. We got moms, kids, wives, hoochies, all that. We smoking, whatever. You like hookah? Cool. We got it for you. Then if you want to go for a swim, you want to have
Yep.
fun, it's there for you too. But yes, Jocelyn is an amazing pop artist. And that the reason why I brought you on here is to talk all things music. So I would like to know, who are you listening to right now? Who are some big inspirations for you? And why pop?
So right now, honestly, Ava Max, I listen to her constantly. She's incredible the way she just structures her music and everything. Becky G for sure. This girl brings pop and Spanish music into one. Ridiculous. Like
Mhm.
if her new track she just did with El Jefa, bro, amazing. And then you have Halsey. I always say it incorrectly, but the way it's spelled is Halsey. For me, I'm gonna say that.
Oh,
So
okay, well, I think it's Halsey and I think it's El Alfa.
there you go. You see, I've
So
been messing
it's
everybody
okay
up.
though. It is okay. It's okay. You know
They,
what?
they get their
Dust
views and
yourself
listens
off.
from
We
me.
try again.
Oh
But I
yeah,
loved
yeah.
her. So I did listen to that track and I do see some Becky G in you, like for sure. It's the swagger, but the ability to still be in that pop genre. But you
Yes,
have like, I would say don't judge a book by its cover. Like that's
exactly.
exactly what type of artist you are. But that's a beautiful thing because people never know what really to expect from you when they first see you.
Exactly.
You're supposed to knock their motherfucking socks off.
You feel
Um,
me? That's just how it is.
right. So what are some, okay, let's say, let me put you in a position. Let's say you get stranded on an island. 10 of your top favorite artists in the world. That's from when you were a kid till now. Who would you choose to live on the island with you? If the
Christina
only
Aguilera.
way, no, wait for it,
Christina Aguilera.
only way that you can get off of this island with everyone is if y'all make a fire ass track. But you got 10 options. You just need to make one fire track with one of these artists, but you have 10 options. So who are you picking?
Oh, okay, see now you say that, I just jumped. I'd love Christina Aguilera. That's my
I like
idol.
to bust people's bubble. You thought it was gonna be an easy question. You thought it was gonna be a right answer. It's not. You got to think about this shit. So let's
Um,
say
Chris Brown.
Chris Brown.
Yeah.
What kind of vibe? I'd
Um,
say I'd say okay, that was a safe choice.
that
But
was. I mean, just because I know it would be fire regardless. Because if I wanted to pick,
exactly the safe choice. Because you just know you know that shit's gonna be fine.
no, yeah, it's gonna be fire. Because I could do a song with Christina Aguilera. That shit would be gas. But it's
Still,
just
right now, doing a song with her right now.
Oh yeah, right now I would just have to structure myself differently on the track because he's such a powerhouse. I would have to knock when she did that track with Demi Lovato, when Christina Aguilera did that song together, bro, I couldn't even
What
like
song?
I
Yeah.
forgot what the name of it is. I just know Christina Aguilera and Demi Lovato did a track together and it was just a lot of powerhouse voice. Sometimes that's a little too much because you got two
You like
powerful.
it? Did you not like it? I'm getting you didn't like it vibes.
Not really, because I
You
didn't
were
know where to
saying it.
focus. I was like, yeah, that's just it's too much. It was too much all in one song. It was just a lot.
So when you're structuring your songs, what do you go for? Like, do you want to be heard in the club? You want to be heard on the radio? You want, you know what I mean? You're pop, but there's different styles of pop.
There
So,
is definitely. I mean, don't get me wrong. I do try to always put that in my mindset because I don't do that. I'm such an emotional artist. So when I make music, it's all of emotional and life experiences that I've been through in my life. Like I don't sing about things that I've never been through. So I feel when I try to structure myself and make sure I can come up with a good song for a club or also can be in a bookstore or in a grocery store or say if you want to go for a jog. So I have to make sure it's structured perfectly no matter what the story is brought out with the track. If that makes sense.
okay, with no curse words for the book
Now
shop,
what?
no cuss words for the bookshop, because I'm
No,
telling you, if they bust one of your tracks out in the bookshop,
no, I have no. All my tracks have no curse words. Every single one of my tracks has no curse words at all. I try not to do that just because I want to stop and I want to make sure I can get the fan base of 8-year-olds and up, which I do have.
okay,
So I always try to make sure I'm very mindful of the pictures I paint with my music and the
mhm.
language that I use. So
So what are your normal, like normally what are you singing about? Which a common genre of your song? Like is it breakup? Is it
heartbreak, a lot of heartbreak and growth is what I have sung about, and a lot of tracks that I have written about, from from horrible friendships to abusive childhood to finally understanding who I am in this present time being. You know, it's I get
uh,
so wrapped up when I start talking about it. I'd be like, ugh, it'd be so emotional with everything.
I think a lot of great artists definitely put their emotion into their work. So that's a great sign coming from you that you're putting your life into your work. Because how could
Yeah,
you not be passionate? How could you not give it your all if it's not completely you? You know what I mean?
exactly.
Um, I think that it would be interesting to hear you in R&B, like in an R&B light as well. And I've heard your R&B. So
Yeah, I know.
it's amazing. And I think that your pop is great as well. I think both really work for you. So do you see yourself in the future? Like I know you really love pop right now, but do you see yourself in the future kind of stepping away from that and excuse me, stepping away from that and kind of getting into like your R&B bag too? So you have both?
I mean,
It'd be like the weekend, but like reverse.
see,
Reverse.
you're right about that. I'm not going to lie. A lot of people have told me this too. Like they're like, "Oh, listen, I love your pop." They want me to go back to R&B. I love R&B,
I think you
but
should do both. I
no,
don't
I
think you
want to do
should
both. There's no problem with it. It's just
right.
right now I just excuse me with the binging. I just feel
I can feel it. So.
that I just feel because I've always wanted to do pop since I was 4 years old. Like that's like and just like being and listening to a pop artist. Oh my god, girl, pop artists. Since I was that age, it's like okay, finally have the opportunity and knowing who I am and where my sound is, I'm gonna do pop music. And I have so much fun doing pop music. I feel like when I do R&B, it's so much more emotion and I do a lot of more sad tracks when I do R&B. It's a lot more breakups, it's a lot more hurt when I do R&B than I would say in pop. Like I can do a lot more fun and I can do a lot more interesting things with pop music.
Okay. I so I'm like, we're getting into the topic of someone kind of like just basically interchanging and what you originally would want to do. I feel like it gives me Kanye. I feel like it gives me like mad genius vibes eventually. Maybe not, hopefully not the complete emotional roller coaster, but
Yeah.
definitely somewhere along the lines of there where you can, dibble and dabble when you want to.
Yeah.
But right now you're where you want to be, and that's cool, and it's your season, and that's what you're supposed to do is do what you love and do what makes however you're expressing yourself happy for you.
Yeah,
You're putting out music for other people, but you're also putting it out for yourself. That makes sense.
exactly.
I'm a big person on artists staying true to them and in a transitional way. I want to
In
talk
the
about how basically Kanye kind of doesn't give a fuck about what other people are expecting or really wanting from him. So
Mhm.
what's your opinion on the whole Donda little sneak release? How you think where do you think his mindset is?
I'm not going to sit here and sugarcoat anything. I don't know where his mindset is, okay? Because you never know with Kanye. Now, with that whole sneak preview thing, I was excited. I'm not even gonna lie. I was really excited. I was actually interested in the fact he used the girl with her situation and everything that had happened, like, and the choice of the song. Like, I was super excited, but I don't know where his mindset is. We never know because you never know. It could be like a whole table turn when he like drops everything. So who knows?
Mm. I think that and I spoke about this, you guys, so go check it out on Dead As Though the podcast. It's the other podcast that I do, but we spoke about it pretty in depth. But basically, my opinion is that he's kind of in his sad, reminiscent family's everything to me, and that's all that matters. Do you remember when he dropped is it Only One?
I
And
think
he
so.
had
Yeah.
a video with North when she was a baby. She was like 1 or 2 years old. That
Yeah.
was a gorgeous video. That was one of the things where I'm like, yes, he's literally the Kanye that we really love, getting into his
Yeah.
emotional bag, and you're able to really see where his head's at in a logical sense. Like this man, I mean, I'm not one to be in people's business, but y'all know I be in people's business. So
Yeah.
he
Yeah.
went through his divorce and shit, and I know that like for the longest, Kim helped him through, basically filled the void. Kim and the kids filled the void for him that his mother kind of left when she passed. So
Yeah.
I think now that he has 4 kids and they're at a place where they're no longer together and he's kind of getting back into his music bag, I think he's finding peace with where he's at in life. And I think that's the same thing he found when he made the last song, is trying to find peace and where he was
Yeah.
in life. And now, he's back into the church. He's doing gospel music. So I think it's a lot of him finding peace or getting out his inner sadness versus like his inner demons and shit from his past
Definitely.
releases. So I'm excited to see what he drops because I think it's gonna be a lot of or at least half of them will be
Yeah.
emotional tracks, or I'll at least get another song that I like Only One.
I'm just excited because I feel
What's
like
your favorite Kanye phase?
my honestly forever will be the graduation phase. Always and forever. Always and forever. I can't.
808s and Heartbreaks for me, baby. I think Kanye has a way of switching his style up every couple of years. Can still kind of going in his old bags, but like he still definitely switches it up and makes sure that he's not exactly the person he was. And I think that's a great, I guess, character attribute that I guess
Yes.
would be the word for it that an artist can have, is the ability to adjust, change. And I see you being able to do that and getting into your R&B bag. So that's really why I wanted to bring all that up, because I'm like, girl, you want to do R&B? Do you want to do R&B?
I, I I already know
I
what's
write
gonna
it down for you.
happen. It's gonna
I
happen.
cannot sing, but I'd be
And then
sad.
if you could though, it
If
would
I
be
could though,
bad.
that would be gas.
Flip
But
of a
I
bag.
cannot sing. We've gone over this, but I am a karaoke champ. I'm a reigning karaoke champ around these motherfucking parts. So I'm just saying, we could go. I tried to go to karaoke the other day. We could definitely go to karaoke.
Listen, I'm with it, bro. I'm always with it. We could go, whenever. Because remember, we got karaoke spots and we got MK's thing she's doing at Eden. So either way, if you
For
want the smoke,
sure.
let's
Catch
go.
me at Eden Thursday nights for karaoke.
Oh,
But
yes,
no,
sir.
I have I can perform and I have an ear for good music.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Which means I could probably make a song and then help you with the choreography. And then you do the rest. You sing it and you make it work.
Oh,
That's
listen, if
it.
you can do that,
Like teamwork.
yeah, teamwork makes the
I
dream
want to
work,
be the
baby.
back. I want to be like the dream.
Mm-hmm. Oh, listen,
Maybe
no
do
mama
that.
so
I
good.
I'm more like, Shawty is a 10. Hey,
Hey, a
10.
10.
That's my vibe. I could do that. So what are some, let's say the artist that you are today, I'm sticking it back. What we doing? What, I guess, what created your cadence?
Cadence meeting and like who I am
Your
as an
flow.
artist and everything. Like
Yeah,
flow.
like your style. Yeah, your style.
Okay, I would honestly say,
He
honestly,
said, hold on, you really acted like you were thinking about that. You're like,
I
so
was thinking about it a little
can you
bit.
say that in a sentence? Can you use that in a sentence? What did you
Because my ADHD, maybe I had to sit there and really process
Hold
that
on.
word. I'm like, no, because I be overthinking what I be thinking words on. But you know, I got it.
Yeah.
Honestly, being getting my cadence and my sound and everything, I grew up literally just being an only child, like singing and having no friends and being bullied. It's all I used to do. So Christina
Mm.
Aguilera literally paved the way for my sound and my power voice and everything, and how I'm able to have so much voice control and everything. Honestly, I feel like that's kind of where I get my
What's your favorite Christina Aguilera song?
for even asking me this. Um, okay, Jocelyn.
Pick it. I'm gonna put you on the clock.
Oh yeah, I know, right? Right, she gonna put me on the clock. Honestly, I would have to say, "Bound to You." It's from the movie Burlesque, and
Okay.
bro, every time, bro, that.
Can you give me the chorus? I'm like, can you put it in a sentence? Because I don't remember that song.
Have you seen the movie Burlesque?
No, I know that Ule, the Ave toi, when
Oh no,
she
no, that's no. I'm at the
okay,
movie
okay,
Burlesque.
okay, but that's that's the one I know.
Nah, it's this song from the movie Burlesque from that
But
Christina Aguilera was in.
yeah, didn't
She's
wasn't that what
she
that
sings it.
theme song was?
No,
Or
no, no.
it was a video.
Voulez-vous coucher avec moi was a different whole song,
Oh,
girl.
okay, but it was the same type of theme though, right?
Yeah, same type of theme.
Same type of
And she
theme.
wore like bright green dress, and then she comes out and like she starts just singing, and it's called "Bound to You," and it is
About
utterly amazing, amazing.
the amazingness. Was it similar to, do you remember Dreamgirls? Beyonce had this song, it was it Resentment?
I think
Um, listen.
yes,
Uh,
just like that.
Listen to the voice here in my, see, I can't sing, but that's my shit. I can sing when it's on full blast and I'm like singing with it. It
Yeah,
really sounds like I can sing. I don't know. Music has a funny way of making you feel like you can sing when you can't hear yourself and you can only hear the song over it.
and then you're like, oh, that sounds good.
Right. You cut that shit off and then it's like, okay, should never do
But
that. Yeah.
absolutely.
People catch me like that a lot. But do you remember? Did you watch Dreamgirls?
I did not watch Dreamgirls. I've watched
Okay, now we're twins
snippets.
because now I could put you on game. So did you hear B-Day album? Because I think
Yes,
it was on like the B-Day Deluxe or something.
I remember listening to that. I just like I'm not the type of person.
That man was on it for sure. And I think that Listen was on the deluxe part. I don't know. I got it for my birthday. So I had like the real CD of it. But anyway, the song was about like her being used and like the guy acting like he owned her. And that was the song she performed for that. Like, you ain't fucking make me. I made me. And I fucking did all this work. And it's my beautiful ass face and voice that made the shit pop. So is it that type of song? Because it
It's
sounds
more so a song how she's
like
basically falling for this person, and how she's like trapped in his love, and she's just like really bound to him now. Like all she wants to do is just be there for him and with him.
do you have songs like that?
I do. I do.
I need
I'm
a
not
track.
gonna lie, this is
I,
why
I need a track list for sure. Because I need to
definitely
hear
have
all this
some.
shit. I love
I'm probably gonna release it on my project, which I am for sure. I just didn't know if I was gonna do it as a single, which
mhm,
I'm still debating on it. But it's the song's called Credit. It's basically about my father. I went through abuse as a child, so
mhm.
I had a lot of anger. So I took it all out and I put it on that track. So I have, you know, my father never loved me, so I feel like I tried so hard as a kid to like have him love me and want to love me. So
I
I just put that on that song.
what I think, and I've expressed this multiple times, men that do not take care of their children are not men.
Nope.
They're little ass boys, and they're gonna go somewhere very hot later on in life when you create a life and you do not support it. So don't even trip, baby. I
Mhm.
have father figures. My biological father was the same way, so I feel you all the way. Thankfully, shout out to, my not biological but emotional dad. So, and I have a lot of friends with amazing fathers that definitely shed their father figure light on me. So, it is what it is. I fucks with all the real daddies. Fuck you to all the shitty daddies. That's it.
100%.
Same thing to the shitty mamas.
Oh, that's 100%. Listen, and let's listen. This topic is very big.
It's a thing. No, it's crazy that this is even like a thing to me. I couldn't imagine, like, I have siblings with children, and I can't imagine them not being there for their kids. There's bumps in the road and it is what it is, but like when there's a situation, as far as like if a parent would leave the child, it wouldn't never be my siblings. It would be their other parent. So whether it's a
Yeah.
guy or a girl, so I'm like, my siblings take care of their kids. Y'all can eat ass.
Yeah.
People who don't take care of their kids. Fuck them.
Mhm. Child.
So your newest, it's a single that you have dropping, right?
Yes, this is it's a new single called Too Wild that I'm dropping. Super excited for this.
Which I seen snippets on your Instagram.
Yes,
So
yes, yes.
you're doing what's your favorite way to kind of like promote new music?
Honestly, I like to do little snippets, or I will post my music and everything and get people excited about it. Um, I definitely have tried to promote Too Wild as much as possible. Especially shout out to Beecham, shout out
Mm.
to Beecham, DJ MK, DJ Frankie, all of y'all for playing my music. If it wasn't for y'all, nobody would be into it. So you feel me? But I just feel like it's always a good way to promote like that. Videos, posting up about it, posting your music, making sure that your songs are played in the club. So
What
that's my
about like older TikTok? You feel like Trillers, Reels, TikToks, like is that
it
where
was
you
off the chain.
I
I
feel
love
like that
Thriller.
would definitely fit your genre, that type of promotion, because
Yeah.
a lot of those songs either they be sad as shit, they be upbeat, or they're like swaggy. You know how people do like that, and they're like going slow motion. I feel lame as shit when I try to do it. When TikTok first dropped, I was like, I'm gonna try to do some dance moves because, like, yeah, I could dance. No, it was not my thing, but funny videos. I could stay there. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
the video with what's her name? From City Girls, Miami.
Hmm.
She's like Santana. Santana always talk about my man this, my man that, but Santana man don't really care about him, whatever he's talking about. Why would he order you one pizza and you big? And then you got these little ass water bottles. Like I would definitely, and for those of you that are listening to this and not viewing it, go to fucking YouTube and watch this shit. But other than that,
Yeah.
I'm here. I have in my hand a, a mini 8 fluid ounce water bottle. Pure Life, if you want to know the brand. It
Hmm.
quenches my thirst, but I have to take my time drinking it before it just goes away. Look, if I lift my pinky up, you can see the bottle, but if I put it down, it's gone. Gets the job done though. It gets the job done.
Yes,
my
Sirski.
my thirst is definitely quenched. So
Yes, listen, I'm going literally after this, I'm going to go wash my hair and straighten my hair because I literally just want to do this now because you keep doing this and I'm just like, I just want to flick my hair.
flick your hair. Where are you gonna flick your hair at? You just gonna
Right?
a
Like,
little bit.
no, I'm gonna take all this out and I'm gonna blow dry
You know,
my hair. And I'm
you,
like,
I have a thing about me that I get too like touchy with my fucking hair. So if my hair is up, I'll go like this a lot. Like I play with my baby hairs and shit, but it makes
that's
no
what that is.
yeah,
That's
that's
what you be
what
doing
that is.
because I noticed it at the party. I was like, is
Mhm.
when
I
you
hope
thought you was like,
it's like a not a nervous twitch because I'm not nervous at all, but it's a weird like how dogs lick.
you want to compare to that? Yes.
How dogs lick? That's how I feel about touching my hair. It's a comfort thing. There ain't no reason for it. I have no like I really want to tell myself, what the fuck are you doing? But it is what it is. I literally always do that. And like when I'm out, people are like, oh, your hair's fine. You look fine. I'm like, bitch, mind your fucking business. Cause this ain't why I'm doing it. I'm licking myself, technically, like the
Technically,
dog.
I'm licking
I'm
it like
making
a cat.
myself fucking comfortable. Like, damn, can I do me? And you do you? Fuck. That's how I feel every time I go somewhere and somebody's fucking worried about me. And it's probably how you feel because I keep asking you about your music. She's like, well, bitch, nah.
Yo, honestly, I have everybody getting on my case because I haven't dropped music. Honestly, I haven't dropped music
I actually
since
been waiting for you to drop.
everybody has, but I needed to make sure everything was right because I don't want it to sit there and like have spent all this money to make sure like all of my music is fine. And then, God forbid I blow. And then look, my friend did a song, Landy, someone else. He did a song, super fire. I think he dropped it the end of last year.
Mm-hmm.
Pop Smoke's album just came out.
Mm-hmm.
Why he got his whole beat on his album? And Pop Smoke did a feature with the or whatever her name is on that set. Oh no, could not be me.
Oh shit.
So it's just like for things like that, or like if like I didn't know that there were 6 components to copywriting. What? Like
There was what? 6 what?
6 components to copywriting. Bitch, what? Excuse my French. I apologize for the inconvenience. We don't curse out here, but what?
We don't curse out here, but what?
Like, yeah, I just didn't, so like trying to learn like and understand all of that. And then like I got my LLC, I got my business license and everything. So now when I drop my merch, everything goes back to me. I just had to make sure I was prepared for everything. And now the last thing really, I'm dropping this song next month because I finally figured out the distribution I wanted to go.
Mm-hmm.
So while I do that, now dropping the merch thing, it's gonna be so breeze because I already know what I'm doing.
Dropping the full single in a month.
Yes.
Okay. Are you gonna be dropping an EP shortly after?
Yes.
Okay.
Because last year,
what you?
girl,
I need the
honestly,
juice, 'cause I know the song is dropping. I need to know what the fuck you really dropping on this. Put us on game.
So my EP is called Purgatory. I wanted to drop it last year, but I ended up pulling it back because I wanted to make sure that I presented the project completely the way I was comfortable dropping it. I didn't want to drop it because people were like, oh, you need to drop music. Oh, you gotta do it like this. Oh, you gotta do it like this. So this year I completely I'm doing everything how I want to do it because I'm doing music for myself and because I enjoy music and it's my passion. So Purgatory is gonna have 7 songs. And let me tell you, it's gonna be telling you some stuff, deep stuff about my life and who I am. If you didn't know who I was or why I am the person that I am, you will know now, completely and 100%, without me even speaking to you.
From top to bottom, or is it past to future or future, or I guess
It's
like
more so Purgatory, like
like you're
Purgatory.
purging out your demons. Is that what that means?
Basically, like I'm cleansing my soul. I'm in purgatory. Like I'm cleansing my soul to be worthy enough in the eyes of myself. You know how like in the Catholic religion, people go through purgatory to like cleanse their sins for God. It's like I'm cleansing everything that I have been through and cleansing everything of my mindset and all of that to finally become the artist that I am now, presented to you guys.
Okay, and is it gonna be? I mean, am I gonna want to cry in it, or am I gonna want to like, you know how
you're gonna want to cry, laugh, and
like
party.
22, when she's what's the song? Have you heard Red by Taylor Swift?
Yes.
I know I threw you off a little bit because I was singing the wrong song, but it's still the same artist, Taylor Swift, T Swift.
Yes.
We don't have no T Swift hate on here, okay? Because I grew up loving Taylor Swift.
I love her.
Girl, me and my best friend be singing it all the time. But
girl,
I love me some T Swift.
She be spilling the tea.
Exactly. Do you remember when she dropped Red?
Yes, I do.
And she had the song Red on the album Red, right?
Mm-hmm.
That song. Losing him was blue like I never. Okay, so that song, like you wanted to ride to it, but you probably weren't crying to it. So is that this type of genre that you're in?
I'm happy. It's
feeling
crazy. Emotion. There are songs like that, but then there's also songs in there that will make you cry and you can ride to it. And then some songs that just make you want to cry. And then you have a lot of songs on there that are very club songs, but like really make you want to listen to it. Like it's like and plus me, thank God, enunciate my words. Artists don't do that, so you can't really hear what they're saying. Like, or they'll sing too fast and you can't understand it, so you have to look
That's
at the
when you
lyrics.
think somebody's saying something else, and then years later, you're like, I was today years old when I realized that he really said,
Yeah,
boom.
I'm one of those victims. Okay.
I think we all are. Everybody's one of those victims. Like,
So
there's
it's
there's always a song that there's that in it.
definitely, but you're gonna have all types of different moods with this EP, just with 7 songs alone.
I'm excited. I really
Girl,
want to, like,
I can't wait to show you guys. Just like once you see the cover and everything, the only thing left is I'm picking the back cover for the song selections, and then
mhm.
everything is a go.
So that's it. You've already done the artwork for the front of it.
Oh
You got
yeah, everything's already done.
the mix, everything.
Mm-hmm.
How hard was it for you to kind of get into music and really taking it serious? Because you know that there's steps to it. You start off where you're like, okay, I could sing. Okay, people like that I can sing. All right, I really like this. I'm writing songs. I don't know, like I don't know exactly where your journey was, but essentially there's those moments, whether they happen fast or they start out with you writing music, then wanting to sing it and go forth from there. But how did you step out of that, like, okay, this is a hobby, to okay, I could make a living off of this. I could, this is a career move. Like, how many people had to tell you you could sing before you really believed it?
Um, so I have been singing since I was 4 years old.
Okay.
So being in the church choir and everything has been like, oh my God, mom, you can sing. And I enjoyed it. So every opportunity of talent shows and everything that I had, I did it. I made sure I was presentable in all of them and I won all of them, you know? So I'm like, oh, this is awesome. I love singing. And then my mom's like, oh, you're going to be a superstar. So that's always been my mindset. When I grow up, I'm going to be a, superstar, but I also want to be an icon. I want to be legendary. I want to make sure that I'm going to be able to change lives with my music, because for me, growing up with music was just
A part of life.
it was my part of life and my way of healing myself, and music saved my life because of my I had a really rough childhood growing up. So girl, music is a lifesaver.
For a lot of people, it is an escape. And it's nice and it's a blessing. I think that you're able to be able to relate to people or even help people in their emotional states. Like,
Yeah.
okay, maybe you could be the person that speaks to them. So I wish I had that gift. And I was only like, I'm so excited to tell you this story. I'm gonna tell you, even though you didn't ask to hear it. Basically, when I was a kid, I used to think I could sing, and I used to love Mariah Carey. So, I always thought I could sing, and my name is, my first name's Neesa, my last name starts with a C. So I used to do NC instead of MC because you remember you'll never be MC, but I'll be like,
Mhm.
you'll never be NC.
And see.
Like, that was me as a kid. So I thought I could fucking sing. And then, actually, funny story, this girl is my absolute best friend to this day. But we were probably like 10 or 11, and she had a birthday party, and it was cool as fuck. Like, we had like a limo. We went to, like, I don't know, the skating rink or some shit.
Oh my God, skating rink, love those days.
Like, yo, fun, right? Everything was cool until we were all in the room and everybody was just talking and hanging out. And I don't know what the fuck possessed me or who asked me. I don't remember exactly the story, but she remembers it like it was fucking yesterday. Somehow, some way, I told everybody I could sing.
Okay.
So what happened next is where I knew I fucked up at. So I told everybody that I could sing, but I was very, very much nervous. I'm a Cancer and I do fucking fuck y'all. I told y'all I don't believe in zodiac signs like that, but I do and I don't at the same time. I think people born around the same time in the world, in the year, have experienced similar emotions. So I'm a Cancer, bitch. I was born in July. It's rainy season. We be up and down. Um, I was very shy, but I was also very personable. And I think that's why when I was a kid, I was more shy. And now I'm so outgoing and like personable. It's very weird because I still get kind of shy sometimes, but I like talking to people and I'm an extrovert. So it's like, you know what? I don't know. Best of both worlds. I'm just saying cancers are the best. But We're one of the
I'm
best.
Leo. Let's not go
Leos are the
there.
shit. No, Leos are the shit, honestly. Anyway, so I put my hair in front of my head and put yourself in this room full of little girls, 10 or 11 years old. So, you could get laughed at. Shit could go left quick. And then you just got your hair in front of your head. And then you just start singing Mariah Carey. Girl, they said I could sing. Like they had me gassed the fuck up. Like I could sing. So I was like, I'm gonna be fucking famous. I could fucking sing. Like all these people, girl, they lied. They fucking lied to me. Like they fucking lied to me. What the fuck? Like,
Crushed your soul so early on, bro.
come on. I thought I could really sing, and then I started really singing in front of other people, and it was just like, girl, are you joking? And then I just never sung again. It wasn't a thing for me. I also had brothers, so I was bullied no matter what. But I don't think they discouraged me from being a singer because I always thought that they were my biggest haters. But they're my biggest supporters now. So shout out to my brothers. I love y'all. I used to want to be a fashion designer too, and that was a short-lived journey when I was probably like 13. So for you to know what you wanted to do and stick with it from 4 years old, like how?
It's literally like
There
it
was no
brings me
gap.
joy, bro. Like literally, like that's just what I love to do. Just like how you love to do your podcast and everything. Like literally, music brings me joy.
Now though, I like
No,
that
but the only
now.
reason, listen, it's the same love though, because now the only thing is just extra love for it. Because now I know how to record and I know what I'm doing in a studio now.
Mm,
Like now I know how to present myself on a silver little shiny platter. You know what I'm saying? Music wise, like now it's just like basically I'm a Sunday now with extra sprinkles now. Like
right, okay.
like now I just everything's just nice and clean instead of just a paper plate for the Sunday.
hmm So you just throughout the time perfecting your craft brought you.
Exactly. Just throughout the entire time because I already knew what I wanted to do. And if it doesn't work out, like in my head, I'm like, it's okay. I'll be a therapist. I'll help out people either way, but it's gonna work out because I'm good at what I do.
Okay. So you mentioned I was gonna say, did you ever have any type of like scholar or what would it be, scholastic, scholarly fucking dreams, passions, or fallbacks? And was it therapy now that you said that?
No, only my mother is a wonderful licensed mental health counselor.
Okay.
So
I might need
I'm just around
it.
that and like I know. But honestly, I wanted to be I wanted to be a cop, a detective, like one of those
Oh, I think
criminal
you told
minds
me
people.
that.
Yeah, these the criminal minds people. Those
PSI.
people. Hmm.
That's
Definitely one of
funny as
those.
shit. We actually did have this conversation, and you did say you wanted to be a detective. And I said, not Angela.
Angela,
Angela. Not Angela. That's Angela. Okay. Yeah. See, isn't that crazy that you look like her? And I
listen,
don't know. And, Lord forgive me. And I'm sorry to her because you know what? You're an amazing actress. I just do not know your name. And I'm sorry for that. But Angela from fucking Power. What's her name?
her last name start I think is Cologne. No,
No, I know she's not. But
I
it's
have to.
Angela from Power. People know who she is from that. Angela from fucking Power.
I should
That's
know
what
her name because I tagged her so much in the
you
post when I
should
had posted.
definitely know her name. People call you her. So I'm like,
Oh,
you definitely know her
bro,
name. None
H
of that
dot was the worst
on
one,
me.
bro. H dot came up to me at beach jump, put the phone next to my face. I'm like, "What are you doing?" He's like, "Just stand there." And all the guys behind him were like, "Yo!" And I'm like, "What is the problem?" And then they showed me. I'm like, mind you, at this time my hair was straight down,
So you
long, and they're
look
like,
like her.
"Yeah."
Were you her for Halloween last year? I don't know why I felt like you were her for Halloween one year.
I just look like her, I
You
guess.
should probably be her for Halloween. Do you hate that or do you not mind it?
I don't mind it. I just hate when people want to call me out in the club. Oh, we got Angela Valdez. Like, no, bro. My name is Jocelyn Rachelle.
Like, don't get it fucked up now. I'm
No.
still me. We just kind of look alike.
Yeah,
I
she's not
honestly,
like me.
right. I don't mind getting celebrity lookalikes as long as I agree that the celebrity lookalike is cute. And that's
Exactly.
just me. Like, don't fucking say I look like anybody if they're not cute. Because if they're not cute, then it suck my dick all day. Like,
I'm
why
gonna look
why
at you
would you
like, what is wrong with you,
why
bro?
would you even why would you tell me that? For what was the reason for you sharing that with me if you knew the bitch was ugly? But you
Made you
so
feel
I'm
better.
so
Like, it
I'm
made you
ugly
feel
now.
better saying
And
that.
that's the I do. And I'm just saying, like, do we have problems? Because now it's fuck you every time I see you. So yeah, I don't get a lot of I don't feel like a lot of people look like me or I look like people, but I do get the random like in ways lookalikes, like with my dark brown hair when I was younger. They did say Nunu,
Yo, listen,
but
bro.
really, I feel like that people are just saying that. But I did see a collage that we kind of did look alike. Nowadays, not really. But I don't get a lot of like lookalikes. But when I do, they better always be cute or keep that shit to your motherfucking self. But
Uh,
Angela was cute. And
yeah, she was
Angela was
pretty.
that bitch. And she was main character. I will say I didn't like her because I was like, she a little sleazeball. But then I was like, okay, you know what? Not her fault
Nope,
completely. That's
nope.
old love that you never really had like closure, I guess. That's a thing. With and then whatever. But
Why you roll your eyes like that? Like
I'm
you
just
don't
like,
believe in
she's
stuff like
I'm
that.
just like I don't feel like she needed closure. I feel like she should have left the shit alone and now look at her. Gone.
Go
Cast.
on.
Like, should have been smarter than that. No one told you to fuck with him. You knew you had a girl. And now look at you. But they did have a turnaround story. So there was points where I was like, "Aye, she a real bitch." And then there was points where it was like, "You're a hypocrite and you're doing a lot. So you might as well just relax." I didn't really, I felt her sister, but I didn't.
Your sister was
What else
crazy.
is her sister playing?
Yeah.
Talk. Doesn't hear anything. Um, they have a new. Did you watch the new series? And we're off track like a bitch, but did
No,
you
you're fine. We could be. It's okay. But you talking about with the new one about
Raising
50 growing
Canaan?
up?
Mm-hmm.
Oh
Book
yeah,
two.
I've been watching it. Good. It's good. I love it.
It's just there's only one episode, and I think that it very much it's literally how the second season was, but they made it old school. And
I
instead
like
of
it.
it being the main character, it was what's dude's name? Kane. Is it
Yeah.
Kane?
Yeah, it's Kanan.
Instead of Kanan? Kane? No, it's Kane.
Kane. Yeah. Why do I keep wanting to say Kanan? But yeah, that's
He seemed just like him, but his name was Kane, and then the mom was Mary J. That's literally how Kanan's mom and him were. So it's funny how they kind of just mirrored that story. But
yeah.
interesting. I wanted to see another like a second season of book two. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
Do you know if that's in the works? If
I
the
have no clue if that's in the works, to be honest with you. I don't. I mean, I'm just like you. If they don't do that, it's probably going to be my favorite
I'm like,
season. If
is
they
this
do that.
Twilight or is this I don't know. Is
Listen, don't,
this
listen, leave
Twilight or
Twilight out
something?
of this. I
But
love Twilight. You better leave Twilight alone.
I love Twilight. Susie just watched literally like all of them because now Netflix is it like it has like the all is it seven?
It's oh yeah, it's all the movies.
Yeah, all of the it has I don't know how many. It might be five. I think
Yeah,
seven was reaching. That's Harry Potter. It's Harry Potter, but
technically it's
Twilight
eight
has
movies.
five.
Harry Potter
Yeah,
was eight movies because the
eight.
seventh
My
movie
bad.
has two.
Parts. You right. You right. The seventh one has part one and part two, but that's
Yep.
like how Breaking Dawn has one and two. So
Mm-hmm.
you know, it's just a little versatile. Um, but did you want to make any closing remarks about your projects? Any performances you have coming up?
Yes, yes, yes. So definitely, you guys, I will be performing live at Summer Walk. It is going to be at Dovecot, because I can't talk today.
Oh
Dovecot.
Lord,
It's,
you're pronouncing things. Lordy, lordy, lordy.
you know,
It's the hearing it. I think it's Dovecote. I
yeah,
think it's Dovecote.
Dovecot. So it's going to be
Yeah.
downtown. It's going to be from 4 p.m. to 10 p.m. It's going to be the best fashion swimsuit runway show you will ever see ever with the
And I'm
best
gonna be
performers.
there.
Oh, it's going to be
And I'm
lit.
gonna be
We're going to be
there.
in the section.
So
We're going to be lit. You know what I'm saying? We're going to be,
sorry if I offend you.
oh,
Jocelyn
definitely.
Rachelle, Grace. I'm like, I didn't
But no,
last name.
Grace, all that. Oh, and I'm gonna be wearing a custom fit from Susie. You already know.
And,
It's the
a custom fit from Avedon label
yes, yes.
by Susie Voyagin. And y'all already know that motherfucking name, just like you know Jocelyn's name. And Grace has no label, the label. So yeah, so come see some fine ass girls walk in, some amazing bikini designs, Jocelyn's custom outfit, and come check out some great music with us.
Yes.
Until next week, y'all. Sorry if I offend you has come to a sad end. Thank you so much for Jocelyn joining us, and let the people know how they can reach you on social media before we get out of here.
Yes. So I go by the name of Jocelyn Rachelle. So it's gonna be JOCELYN period RACHELLE. By the way, it's the actual period.
I don't know who would have thought you would just write period randomly in your ad name. But y'all know where to motherfucking find me. Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, all that shit. Find me at Sorry If I Offend You. And don't forget, hit the website up. I got a new collection that just dropped, the Colorway collection. So all my sneakerheads, go check that out. See ya.
Maybe I'm just too wild.